Well, you know what I'm doing, what I did, and what I'm currently doing, because this film has taken so many years to make. But I'm almost done editing this film, and what I decided to do with this film, it's about an artist who's trying to get work, but he's too artsy for any company to actually hire him, which
Right.
is like really relatable. Um, And so I decided, well, he doesn't apply to jobs with a computer. Instead, a black hole opens up in his apartment and pieces of his soul get put in. This is another, like, the soul thing is like
Oh,
a piece of his soul gets put in. And over time, the black hole becomes sentient and takes over his life
oh
or his
wow.
space. And
Yeah.
it kind of grows like a cancer in his apartment.
Oh my
And,
God.
um, and so, like, it's just like, okay, there's 1,000 movies out there where somebody's applying to jobs and they're using a computer or they're typing up their resume, depending on how old the movie is.
Right.
And nobody's ever thought to actually show it for what it really is, a soul sucking black hole.
Just show it for what it is. Yeah.
And I wish I saw that level of creativity a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And I think it's interesting too because I've been teaching speculative classes every once in a while when at Sarah Lawrence when they need somebody to do that. And I'm not a big I wouldn't say that I'm a big speculative fiction reader. It's just not. I didn't grow up reading it. I haven't really found it that compelling for the most part. On the other hand, some of my favorite stuff would probably fall under that term. Um, and so it's a I'm a hard sell on some levels, but then I'll have to admit that there are certain things that are just my most soulful favorite things that happen to be, like Tarkovsky's Solaris.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know how anyone can see that movie and not be completely changed. Um, so I can't quite knock it uh, that way, but I do find that there's this strange conf- conformity in things that purport to challenge reality that I try to shake out of my students too when I'm teaching. So it doesn't even matter whether it's grounded in realism or trying to sort of subvert realism. It can be boring. You're either interesting or boring, basically, right? because it's allowing for the sort of seemingly unstructured leaks of the unconscious into the conscious realm. That's I don't know that anyone that somebody calls an irrealist would say that they are an irrealist. I have no idea. And I also don't know that that's what they would use to explain themselves. I'll say that that's how I would explain what I've been writing lately. I mean, maybe I'm an irrealist. I suppose I'm probably mostly an irrealist at this point in that respect.